Hi, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
My name's Tyler. What's your name?
Lauren.
Awesome. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
I'm 31. I'm a mom to a 2-year-old and
Awesome.
currently pregnant with another one on the way.
Nice. I actually have a 2-year-old as well.
Oh, do you?
I do.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's kind of a little bit about me.
Nice. What do you do?
I run a restaurant.
You run a restaurant.
Mhm.
That's awesome. What kind of food?
Home cooking,
Nice.
soul, southern food.
Soul Southern food. I'll have to try it out sometime. What's the name of it?
It's called Southern Cooking.
Southern Cooking. That sounds like my kind of place. So your doctor Andrews actually sent you here today to talk about your smoking cessation.
Yeah.
And how we can get a little bit closer to stopping that. So are you comfortable with going over that with me today?
Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. Well, first off, I appreciate you coming in and putting some effort in towards getting this passed and out of your lifestyle. So I know it's a big step to even start the journey. So we appreciate you coming in. So tell me a little bit about how much you're smoking right now, what kind of things maybe you've tried in the past. And we could just start with how often you smoke during the day.
I smoke about a pack a day right now.
Pack a day?
Yeah. And I've been smoking since I was a teenager.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of smoke just throughout the day. Any break I get, anytime I'm getting in my car.
Is there any specific cravings that trigger it, or?
I mean, stress definitely doesn't
Stress,
help.
Yeah, that's pretty common.
Yeah. And it's just kind of become routine, you
Yeah.
know? I mean, I feel like after it's been like more than an hour after my last cigarette, I start to crave it.
Yeah, for sure.
And so as soon as I get the next break or next transition, I'm probably gonna smoke.
Yeah. So it sounds like it's a bit of a stress reliever. It might just be a habit at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely part of my life.
Yeah.
And
You're definitely not alone in that. A lot of people definitely suffer with that same thing. So I'm glad that you're here to try to get past that. Have you tried anything in the past to stop smoking?
yeah, I've definitely tried to like cold turkey,
Okay.
just completely get rid of
Quit,
them
yeah.
altogether.
Mm-hmm.
And that, would work for like a day or two.
Yeah.
And maybe back at it. I talk about quitting a lot,
Yeah.
but probably don't actually put in a ton of action as
Mhm.
much as I talk about knowing I should quit.
Yeah.
But not actually doing
Well, the
it.
first step is knowing you
Yeah.
should quit, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
have you ever tried any gum or patches?
Yeah, when I went cold turkey, I tried the nicotine gum for a little bit. I had to go to the hospital one time to get my appendix out, and so they gave me the patch while I was there. Other than that, I just kind of quickly end up going straight back to smoking.
So nothing long term yet?
No,
Okay,
no.
cool. Well, I have some great information and steps that we can try. I like to suggest the patch first. So maybe we could look at that together a little bit later next time and
Yeah.
see where we can go from there.
Cool.
So what did you say some of the pros of smoking cigarettes are for you?
Well, I want to be around for my kids for as long as possible.
Some pros of smoking.
of
Yes,
smoking.
sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it relieves stress.
Mhm.
It feels good. Sometimes it's social. I have friends that I smoke with, and so it's a time for us to kind of take a break together.
At the
Just like-
restaurant, do any of your employees smoke?
Yeah, a good
Yeah.
bit of us do. So
Yeah.
we'll just go out there, especially at the end of shifts or shift change. And it's a great way for me to bond with some of my employees,
Yeah.
be approachable to them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just like it. It feels good.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. So stress, social environments,
Yeah.
I mean, all those things
Yeah.
are pretty common for people to enjoy the
Mhm.
smoking. What would you say some cons are?
Con being, the health risks. Like I said, I want to be around for my kids as long as possible. And I've seen, family members die from lung cancer, get COPD from it, and so that obviously scares me. is probably the biggest con for me.
Yeah.
And financially, I mean, I spend a lot of money
Mm-hmm.
on cigarettes.
I'm sure your husband
every
isn't
year.
happy about that.
He smokes too.
Oh, wow.
So-
Yeah, that makes it tough.
So it is a big financial burden for the
Yeah.
both of us. Yeah.
Well, for sure. I mean, health risks are scary, so definitely a con that I'm sure it's in a lot of people's minds who are smokers. So that all makes sense. I do have some information about the risk of smoking long term, and your chances of getting lung cancer and COPD. Definitely some information on smoking when you're pregnant. I don't know if you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit dangerous
Definitely.
for the baby.
Yeah,
so
my OB does not like that.
yeah, I bet.
Would
So
love for me to quit.
we will have to also look into some options that are safe for the
Yeah.
baby for quitting. So we can get you all that stuff that we can look at later. What would you say when you put it on a scale of 1 to 10? How ready do you think you would be to quit? If you just look at this scale right here, what would you say the number would be?
Probably a 5.
A 5? Okay.
Yeah.
So why do you say a 5 and not like a 1 or a 2? What do you think keeps you at that 5 level?
It's on my mind a lot. It's
Yeah.
probably on my mind every day. And I feel guilty a lot over how much I smoke. And so I think that contributes to feeling ready. So I feel more emotionally ready.
Yeah.
But physically, I don't know if I'm there yet.
Yeah, that makes sense. And then what do you think is keeping you down at a 5 and not going up to maybe 7, 8, 9, 10 range?
Sometimes I just don't know if I actually believe that I can do it.
Yeah.
I fear I self-doubt that I could actually be successful. And so I think that holds me back from feeling more ready.
Yeah, for sure. It's a little scary.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, brings me to my next question. What would you say on a level of importance? How important would you say it is for you to quit on a scale of 1 to 10?
I mean, it's pretty important. So probably a 10.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Would you say, like we spoke about earlier, about the baby and the kids? Yeah, that's keeping you at
Being
10.
pregnant for sure.
Pregnant, yeah. And then what about your level of confidence on a scale of 1 to 10? How confident are you that you'll be able to quit? I know it's a different story.
That I'd be able to, like a 2 or
A 2?
3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Are there other steps or things you think that could get you up a little bit higher in that confidence level?
I think since I tried cold turkey and it didn't work, that maybe if I was a little bit more gradual
Yeah.
about the transition, then it wouldn't feel so abrupt, and making smaller changes over time would help build my confidence up.
Yeah. So if we just make some smaller changes in the lifestyle throughout your day and all that kind of stuff,
Yeah.
maybe avoiding those lunch breaks with your staff so you don't see people smoking.
Yeah.
And, looking through the information that we provide might make you a little bit more confident.
Yeah.
Yeah. And hopefully, the help that the team's giving you, all these people are here to help and support you. We're behind you.
Yeah.
A lot of times that helps people out as well.
Yeah, for sure.
So let's talk about a plan. Let's try to get a little bit of a plan together before next time I see you.
Okay.
I think I have you on the books in like 2 weeks from today.
Okay.
So what are some steps that you think some realistic steps that we can put into place today and going into the next few weeks to get closer to quitting? That let's say not cold turkey, because that has not worked in the past.
Maybe I decide, since I smoke a pack a day, maybe I decide to cut back by 2 cigarettes a day.
Yeah.
So,
2 cigarettes a day.
well, I'll cut back by 2 cigarettes
Okay.
and then keep that going.
So how many cigarettes would you say you smoke a day right now?
How many is in a pack?
I'm really not sure. I don't smoke
I
cigarettes.
think it's 20.
Okay, so you smoke 20 a day right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to try to go down to 18.
18 by
Okay.
the next time I see you.
Okay. And then do we want to look into any treatment options in that time, or do you just want to try to reduce?
Yeah, maybe it would be a good idea to do a gum or patch,
Okay.
those 2 cigarettes that I'm not doing, in replace of it,
Okay.
maybe.
Yeah. And then have you ever heard of fixations, like maybe chewing on a carrot or having a toothpick or something like that?
Yeah, actually, my mom, when she quit, she would eat a lot of sunflower seeds.
Okay.
So it's maybe hard with work, but
That's
I might
something you
not be
tried
able-
before? Maybe we could do
I
that?
haven't tried it, but maybe we could do something like that.
Yeah.
got, the oral fixation, something's
Mhm.
happening, but it's not a cigarette.
Cool. So just to summarize for what we're doing next time, we're going to try to cut down 2 cigarettes a day. So that's no more than 18 per day for the next 2 weeks before I see you next. And if you want to, obviously you don't have to be at that 18. So if you want to do less than that, if you're feeling more comfortable throughout the next 2 weeks, you can get down even further, and just try to keep up with that for me, just so we know. We're going to try either gum or patch, whatever you're more comfortable with. We'll send you some information and we can go from there. And then maybe doing some stuff your mom has done before, for the oral fixation. So sunflower seeds, or I've heard a lot of people do a toothpick, carrots, that kind of stuff. So we'll try that when we're not smoking the other cigarettes that we're avoiding. So are you comfortable with that plan? Does everything seem good to you?
Yeah, I think that sounds doable.
Good. Yeah, good. So hopefully we can increase the confidence a little bit more.
Yeah.
And I'll get some information ready for you for all the other treatment options that we have for the gum and the patch. And I'm sure the pharmacy will be able to talk to you more about that, okay?
Perfect.
All right, well, I appreciate you coming in today, and
Thanks for
we're
having
going to get through this journey. I know it's hard and it's just beginning, but we're gonna get there, okay?
me. Sounds great.
All right, thanks for coming in.
No problem.
Bye.